Hey, what's up, guys? We are back at again with an extremely easy Electro Giant deck to get 12 wins in Grand Challenges or Classic Challenges whenever you want. If you play this correctly and you capitalize on moments with the Archer Queen, going invisible at the right time, you can get an entire tower. Also, Mother Witch gives you infinite piggy potential as soon as your opponent makes one mistake on offense. When you get an Electro Giant versus any log bait, goblin barrel deck, or skeleton army deck, you automatically win the game. So let's go jump straight to matches and assert dominance in Grand Challenges. I upload daily videos on the channel, so make sure to subscribe so you never miss out. And a huge thank you to everyone that's using creator code SirTag, making this channel and the videos the best they can be. Hey, so jumping into this one, we have to wait and see what our opponent's got. Generally, when you've got Mother Witch and Archer Queen, you're about the defense to offense counter push life. So I want to wait until double elixir with this deck. It'll just be better for us. If you want to cycle skeletons, I can ignore it. But if you start cycling stuff at the river like a savage, I can't pretend like that Hog Rider doesn't exist. Also, I wonder if that's going to activate King Tower. Yes! So the Archer Queen would have killed it traditionally, right? But since he had Ice Spear to stun my Archer Queen, our Archer Queen didn't finish off the Hog Rider, so we were able to activate King Tower. He's going to log, so I didn't want to spend elixir with the Archer Queen ability. Sometimes Archer Queen at the river and cycling the ability is not smart. If you go into a Goblin Cage, it's going to die. If you go into a log and a rail delivery, it's going to die. So it feels good, but most of the time it's not always the right decision. So you got to identify what your opponent's running before you go in for a capricious amount of elixir at the river. Also, he does not get a hit with that Goblin Cage placement. If you guys don't know, now you know. Drop your Goblin Cage directly down the middle, and it will deny all hits from the Hog Rider. Also, I'm feeling spicy right now. I know that a lot of you guys are going to hate me for this, but if your opponent doesn't have a building in cycle, you can Electro Giant and get absurd value. So what I'm planning on doing is I'm going to Archer Queen here. I'm going to Electro Giant at the river, and I think I win the game. The reason is he has to cycle 4 cards to get back, and he's not even close. So we'll see. We'll see if I'm crazy. I missed the Hog Rider King Tower activation taking 0 damage. That was pretty bad on my end. I don't have enough elixir for the play that I wanted to do, but he doesn't have Fireball in cycle, so I think the ability of the Archer Queen will give us profuse value, especially if the Dark Prince tanks. That's what I'm vibing with instead. Usually, you got to adapt. This is what this deck does so well. Since you have very versatile cards, even though I wanted to go in for Electro Giant at the river, he Hog Ridered on the other side. So he made sure that I didn't have enough elixir for the Electro Giant while the cannon was out of cycle. Very smart play on our opponent's end, but it didn't work out for him because I was able to adapt and shape shift and cycle more cards at the river and be like, hey, dude, I don't know about you, but I'm vibing. Every single time that the Hog Rider's got his hand in the air and you slap him down and you're like, sit down, sir, he's not going to be very happy. Also, are you going to go in for a Hog Rider here? You probably will. So I'll Archer Queen here. I'll bite. Yes, I will. And then probably want a Tornado and then Dark Prince so I can keep the Archer Queen alive. If the Archer Queen goes behind the Dark Prince, it'll be hilarious because he has to log this, right? He has to, but he doesn't have enough elixir to cycle back to log. So he's going to deal with a Archer Queen on top of the tower with the ability while the Electro Giant is already taking the other tower. And that's why this deck is so superbly successful. They needed to log on top of the Electro Giant, but they weren't able to afford it because they had to log on top of the Archer Queen that was already, you know, just moving and grooving, shimmying and shaking and destroying the opponent's tower and their dreams. So this is one of the best decks for a reason. When you play against the traditional 2.6 Hog Rider, traditional log bait decks, everything that people have been playing for years, it doesn't stack up to the new meta dominance train. This deck is way too good. All right, so jumping into this one, we got to keep that win streak alive, and there's no better way to thrive than cycling Mother Witches and Archer Queens into bridge spam. Please, I give you open arms, bro, and a cordial invitation to start spamming stuff into my Mother Witch. Not going to do it, so maybe a Mother Witch at the river if you drop skeletons up top. Ooh, Bowler. Yeah, Bowler, Barbarrel, likely going to be a Balloon cycle deck. So whenever you play against Balloon Freeze with Bowler, Inferno Dragon, Electro Dragon, it's probably better to save the lightning, but I wanted the Dark Prince to connect to the tower. I was a believer, I was a dreamer, and it simply did not work out the way we needed it to. Okay, so I'm going to cycle the Mother Witch instead of cycling the Archer Queen because the Archer Queen is the highest damage per second card that I have. So I need to kill the Balloon Lumberjack if he decides to go opposite lane, which is exactly what's coming down here. All right, that's not that big of a deal. Then we skeletons. I don't know if he's going to freeze this. I think the Archer Queen kills. No! Wow, my disappointment is immeasurable, but my day is not ruined because the Archer Queen will get a second ability in the right-hand side while we Dark Prince and Mother Witch in the left. So this is going to work out wonderfully. If I use the ability here, he's going to lose his entire right-hand side. And that's the broken potential of Archer Queen plus Mother Witch. It demands way too much resources from your opponent if they overcommit once on offense. I think at the start, waiting for a Lumberjack Balloon into an Archer Queen, yeah, you're going to get damage on my tower, but that's also, you know, a casual near 10 elixir investment after you go in for another cycle card with that spam. then you have nothing to stop the Archer Queen spam in the right-hand side. Because I use my ability, it at least will bait out a solid 5 elixir from the boulder, which you won't have enough elixir on the other side because we had a Mother Witch and Dark Prince coming at you. There's way too much stuff for our opponent, as you guys can see. I think our deck dominates into people that have an Inferno Dragon to counter the Electro Giant. Because, yeah, you're able to bait out the Tornado with the balloon, but if I'm smart and I don't use the Tornado on the balloon, I just save it for the Inferno Dragon, then you get melted. It's imperative to do that against all of the Inferno Dragon Lovehound decks and the people that have Balloon Cycle with Freeze. If you guys do that successfully, there isn't a way that they can defend the Electro Giant, and the Electro Giant kills everything. It guarantees that you take a tower, and then, worst case scenario, they take a tower, you take a tower, you're still in a good spot. So, just wanted to throw that out there. If you guys don't know, now you know. That's how you play this deck. All right. I kind of want to go in for the ability here, but there's a chance that he goes in for a Barb Barrel. If he doesn't, oh my gosh, let's go. I can Electro Giant in the middle. It's going to tank for the Archer Queen. Let's go. Yo, this is getting so much better for us. I don't think that Tornado was smart at all. I thought that the reset wasn't happening, so I wanted to Tornado it quickly. My reaction speed was really fast, but it was the wrong decision, guys. Was it the wrong decision? I think I threw Crown. GG, well played and peace out. Even though the Electro Giant has a minuscule amount of HP, it still puts in so much work. Also, I just want to put a notice there. The Electro Giant was about to hit the tower. He was flinging at it. His arms were flailing, and he whiffed. How uncoordinated do you have to be, Electro Giant? All right, so jumping into this one, let's keep up that amazing win streak. We are clapping people today. So first things first, you guys already know, I don't really want to cycle the first card. I'm all about just waiting, potentially getting some massive value, and vibing with it later on. So I can Archer Queen if he goes in for anything in the back. Okay, that's cool. Goblin Cage is going to die. That means that our Electro Giant has a paved pathway to success straight towards the tower. I have all the power, and I'm going to unleash the beast. So there's a chance that he's got lightning. No, it's going to be a fireball deck. It's going to be the Royal Recruits variation. So if you ever play against Royal Recruits, I'll Mother Witch here. You can keep the Archer Queen alive with her ability. How many piggies can I get? Oh, if I get 3 piggies and they all tank for the Archer Queen, I just won the game. There's no way. There's literally no way to defend this. It's over. It's already over, my dudes. That's what I'm talking about. Isn't it beautiful? You go in for the Archer Queen, you go for the Mother Witch, you collect your free win, and you're like, yes, this is what the game should be like. It's really stupid that you can use 2 cards and you can build an entire push off of that. Archer Queen, she stays alive, and if you get a piggy that's in front and the Archer Queen is getting targeted by the tower, you go invisible, and then it retargets back onto the piggy. Also, with the lightning, you have another way of retargeting it. So the Mother Witch is going to consistently give us tanks, and if they ever aren't tanking for our units in the back line, we lightning, we go in for the invisibility, we refocus his targeting, and we screw him over. It's beautiful. Probably not so beautiful for our opponent, but I'm going to Skeletons here. We're going to pull everything in the middle, follow up with another Archer Queen, and you guys saw that I got a lot of value when our opponent didn't have Goblin Cage in cycle. That's one of those cards that shuts down Archer Queen really, really well, and it's extremely good into Electro Giant. So that's when you want to play aggressive, when your opponent doesn't have Goblin Cage in cycle. That's one of the few cards that I look at and I'm like, that scares me. Okay, pretty easy lightning value. I'm going to go and snag that again. Seems worth it because I will be able to kill the champion so it doesn't dash. And then I'm going to wait for him to potentially drop something on top of the Archer Queen, finish off the tower, kill the Barb Barrel. This game's already over. With a minute left over, we've not lost at all today, and it's just been crushing it. Like, it's been so much fun. Seriously, if I've played Electro Giant before with other decks, I don't know why I was ever testing things out. I should have just been experiencing the Archer Queen Mother Witch variation. It's infinitely better.
Mission start.
Yeah, the defenses are rock solid, and we walk with a W. It was a little bit scarier at the end, 53 HP or 59 HP. But I feel like I could have just Electro Giant in fronted and then been okay afterwards. So GG and well played to our opponent. Very scary at the end. A little bit too close for comfort. Jumping into this one against Momuk. What is going on, my dude? I didn't even know what your name was. I don't know how to pronounce it, but sir, you've got the MK, so maybe you're running Mega Knight in your name. I don't know, brother. So I usually want to wait with an Electro Giant deck. I'm not a huge fan of cycling that at the river like he does with the Archer Queen. If I Electro Giant here, we stun the Archer Queen, so it's just going to die. She's going to finish herself off. That is so huge of an elixir investment at the start of the game, not even knowing what I have, man. You drop 6 elixir like that. Oh my gosh. Wait, this could be a mirror matchup where he's running Electro Giant. You know what? I think the bomber goes in the wrong side. I use the ability. I destroy the skeletons. I get the Archer Queen on the tower. Ooh, this is still good. Even if you tornado, I still get 2 hits. I think it's 2. I think it's 2. Yeah, that's so spicy. Look at that damage. We are back in business right now. I know I shouldn't be that excited from a 200 damage lead, but these are the things that Clash Royale does to me. I look at the game and I'm like, yeah, you know what? This is what I want to see every single day. I want to be up 200 damage. That is what life is. Game is life. We go in for a lightning here if he drops anything nearby. Yeah, dude, seriously. I'm just getting value upon value upon value. The only thing that could have been better is if we were able to touch the Archer Queen with the Mother Witch, and then we would have been able to get a second piggy. Still, I think we're playing Electro Giant versus Electro Giant because we see Goblin Cage, we see Bomber. I mean, it just makes sense that he's running Electro Giant deck. So as we escalate until double Elixir and triple Elixir, it's going to become a lot more crazy. I need to get my Goblin Cage placements down in the best spot possible. Also, I might want to go in for an Archer Queen early. I go Archer Queen early, and then I separate it from the Goblin Cage, and I drop the Goblin Cage here. He's going to Lightning the Archer Queen and not hit the Goblin Cage. So that's exactly what I'm going for right now. I'm just waiting. I'm chilling. I'm relaxing. I'm vibing. He's going to Archer Queen at the river, and that's fine. I can Dark Prince on top of it, I think. If he doesn't use the ability, he's crazy. He's wilding if he doesn't use the ability. There it is. Okay, cool. So when you use the ability, the Dark Prince might be able to kill, and you won't be able to get as much value. I can Mother Witch here and Skeletons up top, so then the Dark Prince goes towards that. And, ooh, he's going to Lightning. Let's go. That is so much Elixir that he just spent. Wasted now. So now you don't have an answer to the Archer Queen. If I cycle an Archer Queen behind my Electro Giant, I believe I get Profuse value. Oh, seriously? You're just going to keep going for that play? You wild child. You absurd sir. So you still don't have another Lightning End cycle for the Goblin Cage, so this is fine. I can Archer Queen here. Dark Prince is going to provide enough value and utility. And I'm going to Lightning on top of your Archer Queen and Goblin Cage. I'm not going to hit the building. I'm not going to hit the tower. If you Lightning on top of the Archer Queen and the defensive structure, then you're going to get more value overall because your Electro Giant is going to be way higher HP. So if you don't know, now you know. Also, I just misclicked and activated King Tower. How did I get that much damage on the other side? The world may never know. I'm not even going to question how I did that. But, you know, this is the epitome of BM at this point. So I'll go in for a Mother Witch. I'll hit him up with the Electro Giant on the other side. Just want to cycle vigorously back to a Lightning, and I will walk away with a W. All you gotta do is Lightning on top of the tower here in this situation, and if you hit the Goblin Cage Brawler too, then they have no way of stopping the Electro Giant. Even though I activated King Tower because I'm a complete meme, we're still living the dream, and we will walk with a W today. GG. Well played, and peace out. I guess I got so excited that my fat finger slipped, and I was just like, you know what? Let's do some casual BM even when I don't intend to. Yeah, so you look at that, guys. We're at 10-1 in a GC. Let's see if we can get that 12 win today. All right, so jumping into this one, we're going to go Skellies in the back, and this guy's going to have Goblin Cage. So usually when the Goblin Cage is out of cycle, the Electro Giant comes out to play and slay. So I'm feeling really good about this game. If that's out of cycle, I can potentially go in for an Electro Giant at the river. So I just want to win the battle here. Oh, wait. This is even better. Give me the lightning value, bro. Give me the absurd lightning value. I'm going to wait. I'm going to lightning on all the units. Keep our Archer Queen alive with the ability. No! That could have been a W right then and there for the 12 win. I'm not even going to fib. That would have been amazing. It is what it is. It be how it be. And we'll try to bounce back after that situation. But that destroys my morale because I was like, dude, 12 win in 1 second with Archer Queen. That's kind of how the card works sometimes. Anyway, it is how it is. It be how it be. If I was a bit faster and I used the Archer Queen ability before the lightning, I think it could have been better. Okay, so Fire Spirit gets turned into a piggy. No problems here. I generally want to go same lane because he'll probably have Earthquake with this deck. Sometimes they have lightning, but 99% of the time they're going to have Earthquake. Okay, I can activate King Tower with that Goblin Cage Brawler, or I can just play a little bit more passive. We'll have to wait and see if that's the right decision. Okay, with Skeletons there, I can't activate King Tower. I'll go Archer Queen. Kills for sure. Does it take a hit? It does take 1 hit. Not too bad. I'm going to go Electro Giant because he doesn't have Goblin Cage in cycle. I think this is smart. You know, I'm going to be bold. I'm going to jump in the cold. I'm going to do what my mama told me never to do. Archer Queen at the river. Stand and deliver. Okay, so log kills, so it's smart for me to not do anything else. I don't think that the Electro Giant gives us damage on the tower. As much as I want it to, I don't think it does. Yeah, it's unfortunate. It be how it be. I wonder if the Goblin Cage does. I'll Dark Prince just to make sure it doesn't. I had no clue if that was going to work or not. I was like, probably better to play safe rather than sorry in the 12-win Grand Challenge. I can Lightning on top of the Archer Queen. That's definitely going to come down soon. Ooh, right. Not expecting that one, Chief. I'll Mother Witch in the back. Wait for you to potentially go in for the piggies. Archer Queen is free lightning every single time that you do that, so I'll just snag that. Thank you, sir. Goblin Cage and then Tornado if I need to. I can Tornado directly to the King Tower to activate King. I think that's a play. Because then the Goblin Cage denies damage to the other side too. Ooh! That was so spicy. I don't know if you guys saw that, but the Mother Witch locked out of the tower, delivering us the dominance. That's what we needed. I'm going to Electro Giant in the back because the Goblin Cage is going to die. If you cycle the Goblin Cage that early, you're crazy. You're a wild child. You are a true wild child. Okay? Not that bad for me. As long as I'm able to get Piggies or the Electro Giant down. Don't lock onto the Mother Witch. Oh, you locked onto the Mother Witch. That was so bad for me. That was actually tragic. I'm going to eat damage on the other side, but I think I can Archer Queen here and then Lightning on his Archer Queen. We'll see how well this works. Oh, I can cycle 2 Electro Giants. Wait, we are chilling on a different level. We're chilling like a villain with a double Electro Giants. Yes, sir. I can't wait to see how this works. I want to see a Archer Queen badly from our opponent. He hasn't dropped it yet. Still hasn't been an Electro Giant. Counter. Ooh. All right. I think I should have Lightninged. If I had Lightninged, I definitely would have got a much better interaction. You live and you learn. Instead of cycling more stuff at the river and spamming an ability there, cycling the Archer Queen would have been better. So it is what it is. Is what it is. Also, Skeleton's coming down. We're back in the lead. This is an awkward game. There's no doubt about it, but I am winning. I think if I had Lightning on top of the tower, the Electro Giant would have locked on. If I killed the Goblin Cage earlier, I would have definitely won the game. But I'll Mother Witch here. We'll see what happens. There's a chance he goes in. If he doesn't, I can Lightning with this Electro Giant and potentially get value. Ooh, smart play. He totally got me there. The Conniving Sir comes through. I wonder if the Fire Spirit jumps onto the tower or if the Dark Prince will give us enough value. The Mother Witch is still alive. He's definitely going to go in for a Royal Delivery and a log. Wonder if this Lightning is smart or not. Oh, no. 2 Goblin Cages cycled. Super good play on our opponent's end. I'll go for a high Goblin Cage here. I wonder if the Electro Giant gives us any damage. There's a chance, right? There's a will. There's a way. There's a strategy to be made. I need to go in for another Electro Giant here. We will win the battle at the river. I need to win this battle at the river. Like, I need to, guys. Oh, this Lightning, though. Wait, I think I got it. There's a chance. There's a chance that we'll do the dance. Please, just give me the W. Let's go, Electro Giant. That is the most close 12 win I've had in a long time. Wow. I did not play that perfect, guys, but I'll take it, you know? That's the good thing about this Electro Giant deck. You don't have to play perfectly. You can still collect those juicy, scrumptious 12 wins, and that is what I'm talking about. What are we going to get here? Give me a champion. Give me an Archer Queen. Give me a Golden Boy. Actually, don't give me an Archer Queen. I've already got her maxed out, but I want the Golden Knight. He is such a good card. Getting some archers, maxing everything out a little bit faster. Rascals after the buff are going to be so much fun to play, so I'm stoked to get those. I've been requesting them for days. Cannons as well, Zappies. What an amazing start, guys. And we're going to get a legendary. Yes, sir. That's what I'm talking about. Clean. I don't have the Fisherman maxed out yet. We are right on a pathway to success. And I'm telling you right now, guys, if you haven't played this Electro Giant deck, you need to start playing it. It is by far one of my favorite decks in Clash Royale, and it is so easy to play. Even after the Mother Witch nerf, deck is still going to slap. Don't worry about it. It will still be one of the top tier decks that pro players are playing constantly. Like, subscribe, and have an awesome rest of your day.